Once the layout's mostly done, you can start dealing with all the fun visual stuff, like the background colors, the margins, the padding, the borders, the fonts, etc. Colors and margins are pretty easy to test with DevTools, as we've seen so far. But what about fonts? How do you find a font that looks close enough to the one that was provided in the design? There's really no super easy way to do that, apart from asking the designer to kindly use the free web fonts and then tell you which one they used. That might not work, however, so you might be left with the task of going online to find the closest web font that matches what you had in the design. And one of the best places to get fonts is with Google at google.com/fonts. It's fun to go on here and just browse around to see what you can find. You can look around, you can filter, and then find a font that looks closest to what you're given in the design. All right, I like this one. It looks kind of close to my handwriting, but not really. Anyways, let's click on this, and we can go ahead and add it to our website. We'll scroll down, and then all we have to do is add this code. So I'll click on it and copy it, and then we'll come up here to the head of our document and paste it in. So the link that we just copied from Google tells browsers to download the font, but we still need to go into CSS and make sure the font is actually being used. Back in the Google Fonts page, I'm just going to go ahead and copy this code right here, and I'll paste this into our CSS file. In this case, I'm applying the font family Indie Flower, which we are going to download, to everything on the page, and we know it's everything because of this asterisk. So I'll save the CSS, and let's reload the page. When I hit refresh, we should see this font change. And there we go. Our new font has now been applied to the page. Scrolling down, we should see it on everything. There we go, our featured work, Apify, Apify, and Apify all have the cool new font now. Play around with Google Fonts for a bit, and then see if you can answer this question. Which of these fonts is closest to the font that we see in the mockup? Is it Play, Rambla, Lato, or Orbitron?